Good morning, dear all student. It's very nice to have another session with you of your front office part 2, where your unit 1 of the last section is types of room rates, which we are going to study now and cover that. We have learned in the last class how do we establish room rates and what are the basis of charging room rates. Similarly, once we are learning this topic, we have to be very specific and clear about the various types of room rates which coexist in the city. So now, what is the room tariff card we have discussed earlier? It is a document published by the hotel for the use of prospective guests, right? It is a published room rate, okay? Include prices of various rooms and meal plans, right? So different rates for a hotel are there, which we are going to study now. The first one, rack rate. This is the rate printed on the room tariff card. This rate is usually negotiable as it is highest published rate of room. It is rate before any discount. So the discount will not be added in this rate. Rack rate is the published rate in the tariff card. So the tariff card says that rate which is mostly highest published rate, which is known as your rack rate for a hotel room. Second important rate is crib rate. Crib, you all must be knowing. Crib means children, a special rate for children. It's a special rate charged for children above 5 years and below 12 years of the age who are accompanying their parents. So parents are going to check in with a child which is above 5 years and below 12 years. The hotel provides a crib, baby bed in the room for infants. So the hotel will give the extra bed, and that is called as crib bed for the infant. So it will be charged especially with the room rate. So this is a crib rate, which is a room rate combined with the crib charges. Now we have seasonal corporate rate. Corporate itself by the name you can understand it is about company. So this is a promotional rate to attract corporate market segment. The company market segment, the corporate market segment needs to be targeted for the revenue generation. So there is a promotional rate which is corporate rate which is fixed. This is rate is generally 10 to 20% lower than the rack rate. So it will be a discount, we can say, mostly always adopted 10 to 20%. Somewhere it is 20%, hotel to hotel it varies. Some hotel it is 10%. And the rack rate should be more than that. So corporate rate is a rate to encourage the selling of the guest rooms to the corporate market segment with a proper rate cutting that is 10 to 20% of the lower than the rack rate. Seasonal rate, as we all know, that depends on season. Yes, hotel may offer different rates for different seasons. Destinations may have high, low, uh, and shoulder season, right? So the season is important to see whether we have a peak season going on, the room rates will go high, and we have off season, the room rates are not getting occupied, then the price get low. Demand is, it is actually, we can say demand, highest the demand, supply become low because the demand is high and the price goes high. So the destination may have high, low, shoulder to shoulder season. The duration when the tourists have traffic at the particular place is high is known as peak season. When the demand for the hotel room drops down, it is known as off season. Hotel in these locations mention their seasonal rate and off season discounted rate. Off season you might get a good heavy discount on the room rate. Similarly, if you have the season in season, that is your hotel is in demand, your rates will go high and the package will go accordingly. and the room will be offered accordingly. The occupancy will be increased accordingly. So the seasonal rate is all about the location of the destination, and then as for the demand, the price goes high or low for the particular location. Advanced purchase rate is also one of those where though popular in the airline industry, it is new for concept in the hospitality industry. It entails a heavy discount on room rates when room booking are done in advance. The rate of the discount depends upon the advance period and the number of rooms available for the time of booking. So the rate get a heavy discount, but it depends on the availability of the rooms and the time of booking. So it is a little advanced booking, and then the discount will be given accordingly. The rate of the discount depends on the advance period and the number of rooms available for the time of booking. For instance, a hotel may offer more discount for a room that is booked 2 months in advance, right? Or as compared to a room that is booked 15 days in advance. We have something called weekend rate. The demand of the hotel rooms may be more on certain days in a week. Hotel analyze their demands level over a period of time and a fixed higher rate during the high demand. So weekend rate is in the weekend, when the week is ending, there is a demand, a high demand in the guest rooms, and the rate goes high or low accordingly. Day and half day rate. Day use rate, half day charge room rate. The day use rate is another types of rate charged from the guest, not staying overnight, right? And is lower than the rack rate. Sometimes a guest may wish to stay for a short duration of time, not exceeding 6 hours. In this case, the half day rate will be charged and on the rack rate, and the guest can conveniently stay for their purpose. There is something called group rate, a rate which is for a group, a large group, 15 or more than 15, provide bulk business to a hotel. So we need to fix a rate, which is a good offer discounted rate on the group, and then the charge will be given to the guest as a form of group rate. Travel agent. Travel agent sells products like hotel rooms, airline booking on commission basis. So they provide a substantial amount of business to hotel, which is throughout the year. So that substantial commission businesses, which is incurring to the hotel, we need to, as a hotel part, we need to pay commission. So the commission-based room rate is called as travel agent rate. Like for example, travel agency called Thomas Cook, Cox and Kings, Theta travelers are in highly in demand, and they are providing a huge bulk reservation to the hotel. As for the commission, they are fixed with the hotel and per guest rooms. Now another one is company volume guaranteed reservation. Hotel may offer a special rate lower than the rack rate in order to attract high volume of business from the special market segment. Like companies, a hotel may be contractual agreement with a company. There will be a contract between company and hotel, and according to which the company representative are entitled to a special discounted rate when they reserve a room in the hotel. The percentage of discount will depend upon a room in a hotel. The percentage of discount depend upon the volume of business promised and mutual understanding between the hotel and the company. So this is called as company volume guaranteed rate, because the company is giving a volume guaranteed reservation to the hotel, and there will be a rate fixed for CVGR for the guests who all accommodated under this category. We have another one, 11th one is airline and crew rate, a special guest discounted rate for crew of one or more airline. This is only meant for airline. So the crew of airline, like air hostess, captain, cabin crew member, they all needs to be flew from one place to another place, and they all be accommodated accordingly with the flight timings and the fluid destination. So now the special discount rate for the crew is for one or more airline that offers certain volume business throughout the year on a consistent and continuous basis. Another one, we have government rate. Government rate is some hotels offers a special discount to the government officials when they are on official duty and staying in the hotel. Next is your education rate. Education rate, these are the special rate offered by the hotel to students, educationists, as they are significant source of business because of their large number and frequent travel. So this is the education rate which is given to the educationists or the students with a special discount. Another one is, the last one is your membership rate. These rates are offered to the guests who are member of influential organization like FHRI and United Nations. And, these rates are much lower than the rack rate. So this is how we have 14 types of rates so far learned, and we have 3 more room rates to study. Introductory rate. Introductory rate is offered by the hotel on opening of a new property in the town. This rate is generally offered to attract guests and is offered till the hotel is established in the market. The next one is your complimentary rate. These are the room rates. You must remember variety of the guest, clientele, and on the basis of variety of the charges. A hotel complimentary rate. When a hotel not charge the room rent from a guest, it is called as complimentary rate, right? It is totally complimentary without charge. So that might be a hotel management side or some officials, dignitaries, or travel agencies. So they will not be charging and providing the stay for complimentary. Now we have something called package, right? A package rate is a very important way to upsell the hotel rooms. A package rate is quoted for a bouquet of products of services or services. The rate is generally lower than the sum of total prices of individual sales, and it says the slow moving items along with the hot selling products. So this is a win-win situation for hotel to just move out the slow moving item along with the hotel room rates. Here we can wind up the session, and thank you all the students for listening patiently. Any query, you can contact me on the university contact number, and you can mail me Nishi Priya _HM at the IIMTindia.net. Thank you for the session. Thank you, students.